morning.
Hello, Diana.
How are
Good
you today?
morning. I am fine, a little bit sick, but I'm good. What about you? Did you find how was your
Oh,
vacation?
oh, my vacation. I was hitting my job, working
Really?
hard.
Come
Yes.
on. You didn't have like a free day, maybe one? No?
Uh, Maybe one day I visited Boquerón
Oh,
with my
okay.
friends.
Excellent. That's a good thing, right? Did you
Yes, but
enjoy?
just that I come back to my job the same afternoon.
Come on. Only the morning, right? And what do you do
Yes,
there?
oh no, in the afternoon
Oh,
yes, in the afternoon we decide to visit the Boquerón and ate we ate tacos in the evening.
okay, good. Excellent. Do you enjoy your trip?
Yes, I enjoy. I ate minutas,
Minutas
minutas,
with lemon? No? And chili pepper?
mango,
Oh, that's good.
and
Like a mangoneada.
mango with fruits, banana.
Oh,
Yes, of course.
okay.
So delicious.
That's great and amazing. And I guess that helped you a lot, right? Because you got distracted a little bit from your job, right? Um,
Okay.
yes. Hello, Miss Wendy. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Davy. How is everything? How was your vacation? How was your vacation, Miss Wendy? Good morning, Mr. David. How was your vacation, guys? What did you do? Did you enjoy your vacations, Miss Wendy? No?
I don't know, teacher,
You don't
because I
know?
have a flu.
Ah, are you sick? Oh, that's so terrible, right? I hope you get well soon. Try to drink some pills and even tea with lemon or the chamomile tea with lemon and honey. That will be very helpful for that thing. Yes. And you, Mr. David. Okay, Miss Wendy. And you, Mr. David, how was your vacation? What did you do?
No, teacher, no vacation.
You don't have
I have
vacation.
work.
Oh, you didn't have one. That's terrible. Sorry, Mr. David. That's sad, right? Maybe you should have like some free days later, right? Hello, Edwin. Good morning. How was your
Good morning,
vacation?
teacher.
How was your vacation? Do you enjoy your vacation? I guess yes, right?
Yes, in my home. I
And Hana?
played with my dad Monopoly.
Oh, that's great. Excellent. And do you eat torrejas or fish? No?
Yeah, yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's great.
My
Delicious.
mom cooked also.
Oh, that's amazing, Edwin. Perfect. So, guys, welcome back. We're going to start with the class. Today, we're going to start a new topic, but I don't know if you remember the last topic that we were studying like 2 weeks ago, I guess. Do you remember the last topic? Well, no?
Was used to.
And that is used to write. So, for example, Diana, when can we use that structure?
The structure, the grammar about the sentences.
Yeah? Yeah, when do we use it?
or use
Uh-huh.
for example, when you did something in the past, something that maybe you are used to do in the
Okay.
past.
Okay. But now you don't do it anymore, right? That will be used too, right?
Of course.
Okay, excellent. And today we're going to study a new topic that's a little bit short, and I guess we're going to finish it today, right? And so let me share that information with you. Also, don't forget that today I will send you the last evaluation of model 3, right? So you're going to find it out in the site after the class. So check the Google site, okay? Screen that I'm sharing, yes? Adjectives of dimension, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, today we're going to start with this one. How? That is the question plus adjectives of dimension. When we talk about adjectives of dimension, we talk about adjectives of size, right? We can use high, far, wide, or heavy, tall, long, etc. Right? So let's start. How plus adjectives of dimension, right? So you use this structure for questions about size and other measurements. For example, you can say deep, right, wide, etc. It present the answers for height, length, width, depth as full sentences with adjectives after the measurement height, long, wide, and deep. So we have those adjectives. We're going to use them with the WH word, how, right? So let's see some examples of this. How long? That would be one. How long? For example, how long is it? If we talk about maybe a bridge, a river, or something like that, we can say, how long is it? How long is the river, right? It's 100 feet long, right? Or you can say, for example, 100 meters long. You know, sometimes in the US they use feet, right, instead of meters, and also they use the inches instead of the centimeters. But we're going to use it in that way. We can say, how long is it? It's 100 feet long, or maybe we can say or use, right, the meters in that case. So you have the first one, how, that is the WH word in the adjective long. Then we have we can say the complement of that question, right? Also, we have how far, if we talk about distance, right? How far is it? It's 70 miles, right? So, how far is something, right? Remember that those are questions. Also, we have how deep, right? How deep is it? How deep is the river? How deep is that hole? Maybe. So it's 2 feet deep, or it's 2 meters deep, right? You can also use meters in that case. So how deep is something? How wide? How wide is the Grand Canyon, right? It's 18 miles wide, right? So that's another one, wide. That's also about size, right? How high also? How high is Golden Gate Bridge? We're talking about the height, right? It's 750 feet high, right? So it's how high. How tall? So we'll talk about a person. We can also say, how tall is your brother? How tall is Diana? How tall is Edwin? Right? So he's 8 feet tall, right? And in our case, we can say he is maybe 1 meter and 68 centimeters or something like that, right? But in the US, they use the feet, right? That would be like PS, right? So he is 8 feet tall. We can use that one. How heavy, right? How heavy is it? How much does it weigh? That is the weight of something, right? How heavy is that stone? Or how heavy is that luggage? Or something like that, right? So it's or it weighs, you can answer that question in that way. It depends. So if you have it's 30 pounds heavy, we can use that, right? Or it weighs, sorry, 30 pounds, right? So how heavy is something? How big also? How big is it? It's very big. Or how big is the river? How big is your house? It could be, right? How big is your house? It's very big. It's really big, etc. You can say, or you can use um, also the size if you want to answer that, right? So we have how long, how tall, how high, how far, how wide, and how heavy, and how deep also sometimes, right? Here you have more examples. How long does it take to get to London? Talking about distance in this case, right? How long does it take to get to that place? So also you can say, how far is your house from the library? Also you're using about distance there. How far is your house from your work? Or how far is the school or your school from your house, right? You can use also those kind of questions with how plus the adjectives of dimension, right? If you notice first, you have the WH word how, then you have the adjective of dimension, the verb, complement, and also the question mark because those are questions, right? Also, we can use it with the auxiliary does or do or maybe. In the past, also we can use did. So first, the WH word how, then long, that will be the adjective of dimension, and the auxiliary, because we're using it, that is third person, right? The complement and the question mark. Also, we can say how high is the Eiffel Tower, right? So, how high is that building, or how high is um, that tree, or something like that, right? Also, how deep is the water under the Golden Gate Bridge, right? So, remember, first of all, you can have WH word how, then the adjective of dimension, the verb, the complement, and the question mark. So you can say there, how deep is the water under the Golden Gate Bridge? The water under the Golden Gate Bridge, it's, also you can answer in the way, it's 50 meters deep, right? So you're going to use those or that structure when you use how plus the adjectives of dimension. This is a little bit easy, right? So I don't know if you have questions, guys. This is an easy topic, I guess. You just need to use how plus the adjectives of dimension: deep, far, wide, heavy, tall, long, wide, right? Height, etc. And big also. Do you have questions about this? No? Questions? There you have how long, how tall, how high, how far, how wide, and how heavy. You're going to use those expressions or those words to complete those sentences. You have the first one, blank is the Empire State Building. That's a question, right? So there you have 1,250 feet high, I think. So that will be the answer, right? So use those things to complete that. Let's do this exercise together. For example, in the first one, which one do you think that we really need to use to complete that question? How long? How tall?
High.
How high? Yes. So we can say here.
How high?
Excellent. How high is the Empire State Building? Excellent. That would be that. How high? To have that knowledge word how plus the adjective of dimension. And also in the answer you have almost the one that you're going to use, right? So number 2, I need some petrol, but
How far?
how far? Excellent. That will be how far is it from here to London? Excellent. That would be 3. I'm at the swimming pool. Do you know what? I also already used this one. I am in the swimming pool. You're swimming there, right? I am swimming there. So, do you know which one do we need to use? I know that we don't have deep.
long?
How long?
Or
How wide? Yes, Mr. David. How wide? Right?
Wide.
Yeah, that would be how wide. We don't have deep in this case, right? But we can use how wide is it? Right? So, be sensible. Don't carry this case. Look. So, be
how
sensible.
heavy?
How heavy is that one, right? Excellent. How heavy. We're going to also use this like in this case, right? According to that context. How heavy is it? Yeah? You will have many problems because of it, right? Let's see number 5. I don't know. It has been since
How long?
how long, right? How long I last saw you, right? So we can have here. Oh my God. How long? How long it has been since I last saw you, right? And let's see number 6. I'm really surprised when I see
How tall?
how tall he is for his age. Excellent. Sometimes that happen, right? You haven't seen someone for many great times or years, right? And then when you see the person, you say, how tall are you, right? That would be great. Excellent, guys. You know, that's easy, right? So now, let's do this listening comprehension. We're going to listen to that conversation 3 times. So I want you to complete that conversation with, we can say, the correct adjective of dimension, or also we can use how plus the adjective of a dimension, right? So we're going to listen to that conversation and you're going to complete that, okay? So let's listen to it. Listen and complete that conversation. Go ahead, guys.
Page 34, Unit 4C, Presentation, Exercise 2.
That's the Space Needle.
Wow! How high is it?
It's 605 feet high. The observation deck is 520 feet high.
Really? That's interesting. How wide is it?
It's 120 feet wide.
It has stores and a revolving restaurant.
It sounds great. How many people visit it every year?
Sorry, I don't have a clue.
More than 1 million. It's the most popular tourist attraction in the Northwest and
Okay, Toby, give us a break. This isn't a math class.
Second time.
Page 34, Unit 4C, Presentation, Exercise 2.
That's the Space Needle.
Wow! How high is it?
it's 605 feet high. The observation deck is 520 feet high.
Really? That's interesting. How wide is it?
It's 120 feet wide.
It has stores and a revolving restaurant.
It sounds great. How many people visit it every year?
Sorry, I don't have a clue.
More than 1 million. It's the most popular tourist attraction in the Northwest and
Okay, Toby, give us a break. This isn't a math class.
And the last time, guys.
Page 34, Unit 4C, Presentation, Exercise 2.
That's the Space Needle.
Wow! How high is it?
it's 605 feet high. The observation deck is 520 feet high.
Really? That's interesting. How wide is it?
It's 120 feet wide.
It has stores and a revolving restaurant.
It sounds great. How many people visit it every year?
Sorry, I don't have a clue.
More than 1 million. It's the most popular tourist attraction in the Northwest and
Okay, Toby, give us a break. This isn't a math class.
Okay, guys, now let's complete it, right? That's the Space Needle. Wow, which could be this one?
How high?
How high?
How high? Excellent. It said it's I can say 605 feet. What?
High.
Height. Yeah. The observation deck is 520 feet high. Really? That's interesting. Is it?
How wide?
How wide is it? It's 120 feet. What?
Wide.
Wide. Okay. It has stores and a revolving restaurant. It sounds great. That's different, right?
How many?
How many? Yeah. How many people visit it every year? Sorry, I don't have a clue. More than 1 million. It's the most popular tourist attraction in the what?
Northwest.
North, right? West. That would be that. Northwest. And okay, Toby, gives a break. This isn't a math class, right? Okay, very good, guys. Excellent. I don't know who wants to read the conversation. I need two volunteers. Who wants to? I guess. Okay, Diana.
Me.
Diana, great. So we have. Oh, we need three, right? We have Greg, Lynn, and Toby. Okay. So Diana, who else? Who else wants to? Okay, Edwin, you're going to be Toby. And Greg, who wants to try? Another volunteer. Mr. Davey, Miss Wendy, Miss Jacqueline, Carla, Mr. Miguel Cuellar, who wants to? Okay, Mr. Davey, you're going to be Greg. Go ahead, read the conversation. You're going to start, Mr. Davey.
That's the space needle.
Whoa! How high is it?
It is 605 feet high. The observation deck is 520 feet high.
Really? That's interesting. How wide is it?
It's 120 feet wide.
Oh, we can hear you, Mr. Davey. I don't know if you have some problems there.
It has stores in the working restaurant.
It sounds great. How many people visit it every year?
Sorry, I don't have a clue.
More than 1 million. It's the most popular tourist attraction in the Northwest and
Okay, Toby. Give a break. This isn't a math class.
Perfect, guys. Very good. Thank you. Nice. What about the other one? Miss Wendy, do you want to be Greg? Yes, Miss Gwen?
Okay.
Mr. Cuellar, do you want to be Toby? Are you able to use your microphone, Mr. Cuellar?
Okay.
And Miss Jacqueline, can you be Toby or Lynn? No? Miss Jackie?
Greta.
You're Greg, okay. So, Miss Jackie?
Yes.
I guess Miss Jackie.
Jackie,
Yes.
the more expert.
I guess she can't unmute her microphone, so I will be Lynn, I guess. So, Mr. Cuellar, you're Greg. I am Lynn, and Miss Wendy, you are Toby. So, Mr. Miguel Cuellar,
Okay.
go ahead, start.
That's the spade neatly.
Wow, how high is it?
It.
Oh, no, Miss Wendy, I guess. Toby? Yeah? Oh, wait a minute, Miss. Okay.
In 500 feet high, the observation deck is 520 feet high.
Really? That's interesting. How high is it?
It's
120 feet?
120 feet wide.
It has a store and a revolving restaurant.
It sounds great. How many people visit it every year?
Sorry, I don't have a clue.
More than 1 million is the most popular tourist attraction in the Northwest and
Okay, Toby, Give us a break. This isn't a math class.
Math class. Very good, guys. Thank you. That's great. So, now let's continue with the other activity. Look at these, guys. It says, write questions and answers following the example. You have there the example. Here we have it, right? So, how high is the Eiffel Tower? We have here the Eiffel Tower, Paris, France, and the Grand Canyon, Arizona in the US, and the Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, also in the US, right? So you have here high, long, wide, and deep. So there you have this. 1,063 right feet, or 63 feet, sorry. And there you have there in meters, 324 meters if you want to use it in that way. Also, you have how wide is something about 328 feet or 100 meters. Also, you have the Grand Canyon here. How long? 277 miles, or you can use kilometers instead of miles. 446 kilometers. How wide is that? 80 miles, or you can say 29 kilometers. How deep is that? 5,000 feet, or 1,524 meters. Also, we have this one, the Golden Gate Bridge. We can use all of them, right? How high is it? 750 feet, or 227 meters. How long? We can use 8,981 feet, or 2,737 meters, right? Or you can use, how wide is it? We can use 89 feet, or 27 meters. How deep is that one? Also, we are going to write the answer for that one. We can say 220 feet, or 67 meters, right? So you're going to write the question using how plus the adjective of dimension plus the complement and question mark. Also, you're going to answer that question, like the example that you have here. How high is the Eiffel Tower? Have this. It's 1,063 feet high, right? That would be the answer for that. So you're going to write question and answer, and you're going to use this information for you to write those questions and answers. I want you to write them down in the chat. Then we're going to check them together. Tell me, Diana?
And what will happen with the blank space, with the blank space in that case, in the first one that even taller?
You're
In the
not,
long?
yeah, you're not going to write down questions about
We
it.
have information.
You don't have information about that one or those ones, so you don't need to write a question, just the ones that you have the information. For example, with the Eiffel Tower, you're going to write down just 2 questions, and you have the first one, right? And with the second one, only 3 questions and the answer. And with the last one, you're going to write down 4 questions and also the answers, right? So don't worry about the missing information there, Diana, because we don't know that information, okay? So you're going to write them down in the chat. Okay, so in that way, the ones that can unmute, we can say his or her microphone, they can participate there. So work here and write your questions here in the chat. Okay, so remember, if you have questions, doubts about something, just raise your hand and I will help you. Okay, we're going to have around 5 to 6 minutes for you to work on those questions and answers. Use the information that you have there. Okay, and also use the structure that we're studying today. How plus the adjective of dimension. Okay, so guys, work. So guys, I will copy your answers and we're going to check them in the next class. Okay, I really need to do something right now, so I will take them from the chat and also we're going to check them in the next class. So if you don't have questions, let's see you next Thursday. Okay, have a nice day, take care and bye bye. And don't forget, you're going to find it out the last evaluation in Google site. Okay?
Okay, Miss.
Bye, teacher. Have a nice day.
Bye bye, take care a lot. See you next class. Bye bye, Mr. Davey, take care. Bye, Miss Wendy. Take medicine. Take care.
Bye, Miss.
Bye bye,
Thanks, teacher.
Janet. Bye bye. See you next class.